So we're all back together again, fresh still in our minds, those memories, the unbelievable highs, the unforgettable lows. And as the sides return to cross swords for the first time again, we just remind ourselves of the magic of this game. This is what it does to you. It keeps bringing you back, no matter what. The famous yellow wall stands tall. This has to be one of the most iconic places in European football. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, a lot has been said about Martin Ødegaard, and some of his former coaches have mentioned the fact that he can get the ball in very small places and find solutions. And that's a rare skill which he's been able to hone on his travels, which are wide and long. Now, this is exactly what this team needs from him. Let's see if he can produce it.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities.
Number 1.
According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's a 4-3-3.
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
So it's away we go then. Quality ball. Now it's Fabio Silva. That has found him in acres of space. Porto is flagged offside. Chukwuemeka. Now it's crossed into the middle. Cleared without hesitation.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And he shoots! And that's a good-looking ball. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Ødegaard, now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's shifting through the gears here. He's looking unstoppable. Bensebaini with the foul. Good stop, it had to be. Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Incapuyi. It's a promising position. Oh, he refuses to take the bait. Incapié defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Madueke. Well, there's the clearance. So a third of the match or thereabouts gone, and we still await the first goal. Oh, such a clever touch! And a chance! Oh, he's been caught napping! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. There's a searching pass. Capier attempts a clearance. Madueke. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Ødegaard. And here's Martinelli. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And Capier promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Fabio Silva. Bellingham! It's bounced back off the post. Calafiori. Now it's Martinelli.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's clever. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Madueke. Nicely worked. And the ball is out of play. A poorly directed kick from the keeper, he's given it away. Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Defending of the desperate variety. Now it's Fabio Silva. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Ødegaard. And it's Ødegaard. Gabriel Jesus. Played back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising. Goes for a shot! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end. A goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. And here's Martinelli. Oh, nice touch. Ødegaard! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. He'll try from distance! Oh, that is rather wayward.
A message to the wise, it's probably better to try and get him behind that defence than try that over and over.
Lewis Skelly gathers from the goal kick. Koto, good driving run. Oh, well measured. Oh. And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one. So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Borussia Dortmund, after 45 minutes, is number 18.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks.
Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Borussia Dortmund just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football, plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Borussia Dortmund have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. That gets us going once more.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Chance! Volleyed effort.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Martinelli. Well, that looks a decent ball. Nicked it back promptly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's picked it up out wide. Pings it across. Cleared away.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Chukwuemeka. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Ødegaard. Incapuyi. Borussia Dortmund leading then, courtesy of the goal scored late in the first half here. 1-0 the score.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ødegaard. Madueke. Clipped into space. And the shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
The attendance for this match was 60,179.
Mecha. Koto. Crossing. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's approaching that time where you have to decide whether you stick or twist, Peter. I'm inclined to think the latter, but the boss probably has quite a few things which he has to factor in yet, so let's see.
That's a cute ball. Mosquera gets across to intercept that. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. And here's Madueke.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now this could be a chance. He is through here. Bellingham. And it's Chukwuemeka. And it's Chukwuemeka. Tries to cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Zubimendi. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's having a hit! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Ryan really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Closing in on the last quarter of an hour.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They won another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Out towards the flank. Now the ball in. Fire! And that is wildly off target.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
So we have
18,
movement on both benches.
Number 9, number 11. Coming on the field, number 27.
Has a look and plays it forward.
Adeyemi. Number 20,
And here's Havertz.
Number 24.
Lovely ball and a
Substitution.
rip shot at goal! So close to drawing level.
What a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Mosquera picks it up from the goal kick. Borussia Dortmund leading here by this still precarious 1-0 margin. Incapuyi. Mosquera. And it's Timber. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ball in towards the middle. And that's the keeper's ball. Adeyemi. I think we're just about done here. Bellingham.
Borussia Dortmund really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Norgard. To Martinelli. Saka picks it up out wide. That is lovely.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Crosses it. Oh, good effort. It's a goal. They have stolen level at the last. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left. And that's it. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing, and both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I suppose it's something. Not ideal for either side, of course, although if you look at the overall balance of things, neither did enough to win this, and I think the result is quite fair.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for.
With the
Good
owner
evening
of a
to
blue
you.
car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A
everybody,
clear
and
night,
welcome
all
to
the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
And this is now today's
Jim, which
lineup.
player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Jordan Pickford. He's a great all-round goalkeeper, Peter. Great at shot stopping and dominant in his box. He also gets counter-attacks going with his accurate long passes. The opposition should be a little wary of committing too many men forward to attack, because if it does break down, this guy can get them in trouble pretty quickly.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. There's the whistle, and here we go.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
That's a sharp pass. Unti. Oh, that's nice. And that has been cleared. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Bellingham. Chukwuemeka. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. In towards the back stick. In comes the corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. And Diar. And Ghana. Irubanam. O'Brien. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, can he get onto this? O'Brien thinks about the shot. Oh, that's a fine challenge.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Chukwuemeka takes on his marker. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Nemecha kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And he's taking no chances there. Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. That's going to go a long way. That'll be a throw-in. Bayer is onto this. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Approaching the half-hour mark.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Couto. O'Brien getting this one clear. And it's Chukwuemeka, played out wide. Takes aim and crosses. Keeper has taken decisive action. That's rather hopeful. And that will sail harmlessly past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Everton are very much a team that like to work off a central target. Is that how you see them, Jim?
Yeah, I agree with that, Peter. They seem to have the right personnel, sir.
Can he finish? Fantastic from Dewsbury Hall! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
Everton are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Great vision. Tries to cross. And it's claimed by the keeper. And he stands tall, impenetrable. Couto. Takes a shot! And want to be quick to recover this. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Irabunam. And here's Dewsbury Hall. Floated through. Pickford breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball.
1 minute added time.
O'Brien. Barry might just make this. Irabunam. And he was quick to react. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a game to chase.
Please keep your eyes on your children.
Well, for me,
during the
Peter,
match
things
at all
have never
times.
really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Bensebaini skims one in. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Now it's Fabio Silva. Oh, shooting chance! It's bounced back off the post. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. He's found a way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He slings it in. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. O'Brien. And Keane. Lovely pass, but shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's rising! And he's stuck it away! They have come roaring back!
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund. After
One
60
sweeping
minutes,
move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Borussia Dortmund restore
the attendance
parity.
for this match was
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd
29,514.
expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's been played through. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Barry, under an awful lot of pressure. Now he's off and running. That's been cut out, well played. Keane. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Bayer.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 11. Coming on the field. Number 18.
Chukwuemeka.
Grealish. Number
Borussia
9.
Dortmund still
Beckham.
have the cards to affect this
Substitution
game.
taking place.
Now, can they get it back? Looking for a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 3 coming up. Played towards the front line. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aims beyond the defence. Ball in towards the middle. And he was alert to it.
Borussia Dortmund clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Adeyemi has it in a wide position. Not the most accurate pass. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
That has been knocked away. Garner. Great defending, strong and determined. Into the last 5 minutes.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. This looks promising, and he's managed to get free. Cross into the box, towering header! And he's straight offside. Garner. It shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Greenish has it out wide and in space. Delivers with impressive jump. Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
And that will be it. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
Quick reminder today, please have your entry tickets at hand as it's time to announce today's winning lottery numbers.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Yeah, Peter, you can look at this formation 1 minute and think that it is 4-3-3, and the next time you check, it'll be 4-5-1, and it's all to do with whether you've got the ball or not, and the wider attacking players being asked to apply defensive discipline too. When it does turn to a 5 across midfield, then the shape of this team takes on a much tidier, compact defensive look.
So we're up and running. That is lovely. Distributed tidily. Now the cross. Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And that's aimed into the middle. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Fabio Silva. He's picked his way through, plays it in, goes for a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 7 minutes is number 9.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. Now it's Aspas. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, it wasn't the worst decision, really. He certainly had enough belief to take it on.
Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal, and the score is 1-0. And that was asking for too much. Showing great feet there. Bellingham. Fabio Silva. And it's played in, and he's there to clear it. Here's a shot! Oh, what? It's fallen kindly here, and no mistake. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the keeper couldn't hold on to it, and he's there in a flash.
Minutes is number 14.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
It's a good ball out wide. Now it's Aspas. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Chance, surely! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Mecha. Bayer. Nicely weighted ball. Bellingham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. But he's left disappointed.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Good-looking ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Iago Aspas. He's in a great position here. Great defending, strong and determined. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Fabio Silva. Shapes to shoot! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. Marcos Alonso. And it's Aspas. Baini. Played in. Gets the shot away! It's off target and by quite a way.
I think that's just more proof that this team is very comfortable playing on the break. They're really swift.
Moriba.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Bellingham. He likes Moriba, and it's been played through. Borussia Dortmund looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's had a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Can he get it through?
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
He's shifting through the gears here. Good claim, no margin for error there. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it's Aspas. And no, he's seen through all of that. Bellingham tries to play it through.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, lovely feeding is bullish header! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are disappearing out of sight. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that. Three 3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Now somewhat off target. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
It's an eye-catching scoreline, but it's a fair reflection on what we've just seen in this first half. Now they just need to make sure they retain their focus until the very end. No slip-ups.
Borussia Dortmund seemingly the only team to have turned up here. It is 3-0 at the break. So let's get the ball rolling. He's had it taken off him. Chukwuemeka. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. He likes Moriba. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's been slipped through. Oh, that's a fine interception.
Borussia Dortmund have really been terrific at snuffing.
Good chance here! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's played forward. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning.
Well, with him already been on a yellow, he should know much better than that. Iago Aspas really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And it's Chukwuemeka. And he's intervened well there. He likes Moriba. He's looking wide. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Big chance, corner. Corner number 2 then. And now they can spring out of defence. Schlotterbeck picks it up from the goal kick. Bensebaini gets over and intercepts. So we've reached the hour mark. Bensebaini. That's very neat. Iago Aspas. Takes the shot! It is a very, very good save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Coming on the field is number 27.
Real chance! And that is doing no harm at all. And they win it back again. Couto makes a dash for it. And the shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
it's Aspas. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. It'll be a throw-in. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Shot, good chance for a shot! And that's a sharp finish. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Number 7.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Substitution.
So could they be onto something here? Benzebaini. He likes Moriba. Well timed, excellent interception. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And reclaimed it in a trice. Vigo are looking to break at pace. Owned beyond the defence. He'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Chukwuemeka gets a good foot in there. Tries to pass it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's had it! And there's a goal! It's offside, and that'll count for nothing.
The decision came a little late because the referee initially didn't see the assistance flag, but it's the right call.
Disappointment and relief on either side, nothing doing.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Coming on the field, number 20, Terhogiasi.
Borussia Dortmund have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. That has been slung wide. Played out to the left flank. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Engages and forces him off the ball. He likes Moriba. Bellingham. Great vision. And played right into his path. And it's Chukwuemeka. That's tidy. Shoots! And he hits the net. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 87 minutes is number 10.
So now the difference is 3. Now he's off and running. There will be a throw-in. Now, can they get him away? He's found a way through. Tries to cross. Cleared away. Could move up a gear here.
There will be 5 minutes at
Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. That is good alertness. Girassi.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
That's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. What are you making of this formation, Jim Beglin?
Well, the formation that was once the staple diet of the Italian game and still holds its place. To be honest, Peter, had I gone on to be a coach, this would have been my preferred setup. I think it can service many different approaches, and it could add numbers quite quickly at either end of the pitch. With the right talent, this can be a thriving structure.
And that gets things running. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the run. That looks a cracking ball. It's a promising position. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's nice. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
Bentabini is offering a wry smile there.
Not the most accurate pass. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. A searching ball out wide. And that's a simple one for the keeper. So, Jim, what have you made of what we've seen so far?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good-looking ball. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Bensebaini does really well to win the ball there. Stood up well to him there. Fabio Silva. Good running, strong and purposeful. Bayer. Bellingham! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Bellingham actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
It's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. It's a really well-measured ball. Pops him off it and wins back the ball. Bensebaini. Over to the right flank. The less said about that pass, the better. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper.
That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
Fabio Silva. Chukwuemeka. And Bensebaini. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, that's delightful. Can he get it through? That ball looks a good one. And he's managed to get free.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong.
Crossed in again. And back out. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And he's heaved it away. Bellingham. Lobbed in behind. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Bayer running with the ball. Now, can they get... Takes a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, shooting chance! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people would have expected him to absolutely clatter it the way he did.
Quality ball. Threads one in. Tries to pass it through. Tries a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. And it's played in. There's the header. Off the bar. And that's in. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very...
That's it, 45 minutes up.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Borussia Dortmund are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far. So the action resumes. Fabio Silva, Couto picks it up now. Cleared away. Doesn't quite get there. Tries to get it clear. Opts for safety. Distributed tidily. Ball's gone out of play. Played out towards the right wing, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bayer. Now it's Fabio Silva. That's going wide left. Cross to the back post. The keeper gets his hands on it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Tony Martinez. A couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Done delicately. Rebak. Tony Martinez. In with the challenge. Chukwuemeka. That is good alertness. It's destined for the flank. Great vision. Tony Martinez. And that is well cleared. And reclaimed it in a trice. And he's intervened well there. Tony Martinez. And Bellingham. And that has been slung wide. Bayer is wide and looking to get onto this. So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
Borussia Dortmund perhaps contemplating their next change here. And he's picked it up out wide. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence. He's having a hit! That is a super hit, but it was always just off target.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. It's a promising position.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 19 será sustituido por
Nemecha.
el dorsal 6. Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
Borussia Dortmund have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. Backward it goes. Oh, he's having a go! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And they've got a throw. Delivers the ball.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
In again.
That's good defensive concentration.
Bellingham. Bensebaini finding himself in space. He won't be happy with that one. And he's decided to go for it. Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Well, that has not gone well. This might spell danger. Shot could be... And a chance! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Borussia Dortmund find a position of real strength now. Engages and forces him off the ball. Looking to play him in. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Lofted in. And that's the keeper's ball. Looking for options for movement. Guevara.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Pass somewhat off target.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Adeyemi. And there's green grass ahead of him. There's the shot! And that's off target.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 11
Alaba are making a change now. So they were calling for him, and now they get him.
Well, it does have its detractors always, but Route 1 has certainly proven itself effective.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And that will be the final act. Borussia Dortmund, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Begley.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Morgan Gibbs-White, Peter. He's someone who have an impactful presence. Always the standout player or thereabouts. You know, dynamic, creative, never shirks away from the physical stuff in the game. He's difficult to find faults in. I think his attitude and application is something that any upcoming talent should be looking out for.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt.
Now, lining up for Borussia
The
Dortmund.
midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
It certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
So it's down to business here. Tries to pass it through. Thinks about the shot. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Sangare.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That has not gone well. Bayer is onto it in a flash. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Sangare. Fabio Silva. Chukwuemeka. Delivers the ball. Nicely aimed pass. Now, what about a counter-attack? It's a good run he's making out on the left. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Tries to get it clear. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked in. Chukwuemeka! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Chukwuemeka certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Hutchinson. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Into Baini. Looking for options for movement. Now he's off and running. Now it's Wood.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Chukwuemeka. He's picked his way through. And the keeper beats it away. Wood. Oh, strongly challenged there. Nottingham have a free kick. Hutchinson. Now Anderson. Now it's Wood. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. That's going wide left. It's out for a goal kick. Anderson. Now it's Wood. Gibbs White. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Tries a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Pinches it off him. And it's Chukwuemeka. That's been slipped through. Chance! That is decidedly lacking.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, that's well spotted. Williams. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Oh, good spread. And he's managed to get... He's having a shot! It's in! And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
After 33 minutes is number 23.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Crossed in once more. Corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Shoots! Well, now it's a race. In he goes again. It's loose now. Oh, he's having a go! Well, that is rather wayward.
Schlotterbeck probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Lobbed in behind. Bayer has the space to scheme. Chooses to go crossfield. That's a cute ball. He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Fabio Silva. Hutchinson. Just about within shooting range. He has hit that forcefully.
Well, he looks like he's annoyed with himself there. He didn't do an awful lot wrong, did he?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on.
That's good play from him.
Wood. Dyer. Well seen. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
I'd like to draw
Borussia
your attention to
Dortmund
the screen
at
right
half-time
now.
on the wrong end of a
Information
1-0 scoreline.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating
Everyone,
the
please
obvious,
welcome
Peter,
the
but
two
thankfully
sides.
this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we are back underway.
Borussia Dortmund can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, can he get onto this? And he's been shifted off it. And he's there to retrieve it. Williams. Wood. Knocks it out wide. Williams. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great chance! And he can thump it away. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Nottingham clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Chukwuemeka. He's looking wide. Borussia Dortmund still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Porto gets into a good position. Oh, he's played it in low.
Borussia Dortmund really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product.
Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And no surprise, that's a booking. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 11. Coming on to replace him is number 24.
He's gone direct. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Wood! And that is doing no harm at all.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Bellingham conjures time and space where few can. Swung over. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to...
He's going for goal! Oh, it rattles the bar! Your impression so far, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Dyer. Borussia Dortmund are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's found the way through. Oh, no joy this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Good ball, good take. There's the shot! Goal! And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's pretty much sealed it now, and surely, Peter, we're not going to see any complacency after that.
Borussia Dortmund are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, this looks sharp. That's good running with the ball. Goes for the shot! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's a corner kick. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Driven forward. Looking for the far post. And now they can clear their lines. Time is desperately short now, but it is a corner. Borussia Dortmund have their third corner. And now they can spring out of defence. He's having a hit! He's got away with one there.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Chukwuemeka. Can he get it through? Awani. Now it's Luka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He is through here. Now it's Awani. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Borussia Dortmund really could have done without this. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
The goal scorer, number 8.
And that will be it. Borussia Dortmund suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, there was a distinct lack of clarity or commitment in everything the players were trying to do. Looking pretty lethargic, and they were ruthlessly exploited and deserved to be.
And just a quick reminder today
That's
to
it
please
for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening.